Vibes only. Good morning, vibes only. We are up. We are up and at it this morning. And let me tell you something. Business. Business is what we stand on. Uh, I got a couple little things in the works that I'm working on right now. Let me tell you something. Stand on business. Stand on business, y'all. If you feel like something you doing has a purpose, stand on it. I was chilling last night. I was chilling, and I was in a mind frame of business networking. You know what I'm saying? And people, let me tell you something. If you want to be taken serious in the business world, you got to dress the part. You got to look the part. Um, you got to actually know like what you want to do. So when I'm sitting here listening to people talk business strategies, I'm talking millionaires talking business strategies. $100 person can't talk $1 million talk because you haven't made your first million. So when they're trying to give you the advice you need to have, you need to stand on business and be quiet. For me to just know that the knowledge that I'm gaining from somebody who was in my position not even 7 months ago, but he chose to take $50. He didn't even try to finesse me. He chose to take $50 and teach us how to flip 50 in stock markets and everything else like that. Became a multi-millionaire. You got to have a plan, right? So for me, I can't have nobody trying to tell me how to be a millionaire and they over talking a millionaire. You know, now millionaires can over talk millionaires, but even at that level, a certain amount of millions got to get you quiet. If you ain't, if he got 10 million, you only got two. You might want to listen to the one that got 10, so you can get there. You know what I'm saying? So I have an opportunity to sit down and just listen, right? Then I was looking at all these little spots, like clubs that what we would consider a club, but they not really a club. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning. Like you can buy you a or rent you a space and flip that. Like a club scenery, have shows and sell merchandise and have people come in and you gotta just it's the morning. Good morning. You gotta just have a vision. You know what I'm saying? Where your vision ain't gonna be the vision of everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be prepared for people to doubt what you about what you trying to do. My fault. I stuck my feet in a whole bunch of ants too. Um, so you gotta have a vision. Where I saw last night people having a good time, people not being stressed out, people just came to get it in. And I sat down with people and I was just like watching and seeing how you can have a great time and at the end nobody gets hurt. You know what I'm saying? So the $1 million move now is I want that. I want that. So now I'm looking for just a regular building that I can take out some money and go invest in and turn it into like some kind of like uh, after hour spot or just a regular kickback during the week. Yeah, man. And like they say, scared money don't make money. You heard me? So we on that type of vibe. Then I just created the new logo for my clothing brand, In Vibe Clothing. I just created the new logo. It's gonna be fire. Um, Sample shirts will be up soon and things of that nature. So other than that, man, it's been a prosperous uh, last 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I mean by you gotta stand on business, that means everybody that's your friend can't go for the ride with you. You got to stand on business. If you got a plan and they're not willing to help invest in the plan, you got to move them out the way till you get done with your business. Um, a lot of people will say it's going to be hard to do it by yourself. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be hard. Do it by yourself. Create what you got to create. Love what you got to love to do. You know what I'm saying? And then as you move forward, stand on the fact of nobody helped you out. So keep elevating by yourself until you reach the goal is to either own the company forever or to sell it for more than what you bought and get a profit out of it. What I realized was, like, for me, I want to see people have a good time. I want to see people be motivated. You know, so when I sit down and I hear people talking, it's different. It's a different vibe. Now, you have to understand, like, you may lose money in the beginning, but you'll gain money on the back end. You got to be prepared for that. Where if you just worrying about the upfront money, you're never gonna be successful. You're not gonna be successful. It's the back end that you're trying to see. You don't want whatever you see up front. Keep in mind, if you took a loan out, you got to pay the loan back, so that you're not seeing that money right away. You want to see the back end money. So for me, having Envibe Clothing, Thug Mob Empire, and the Carter Podcast, like, I can generate revenue, and I'm talking like big bank take little bank. You know what I'm saying? So instead of having all just one company, I have three already. And what I like to do now is just take it to a whole nother level. The man said you gotta have merch. You gotta be able to do that. All right, cool. Another thing is be confident. Be confident in what you want to do. To leave a legacy is to be an extraordinary person. Everything that I own, every company I own, I can say, okay, if I don't see my kids showing me enough, I can hand it to my grandkids. That's generational. You know what I'm saying? Where a lot of people be like, nah, you should just give it to the oldest kid. That's the one. Nah, I'm not giving you nothing. You're going to have to show me. Now, what I won't do is show me, and you get nothing, and you're seeing nothing. You got to stand on business. Like, after a while, you just got to be like, yo, I'm done showing you. So whatever you do with your stuff is your business. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on that type of vibe, too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the first one to be like, man, it's yours. Do what you do. You know what I mean? But I'm going to stand on business over here. But I also tell people, like, I don't have to invest in a headache. I don't have to invest in a problem. You know what I'm saying? When the problem becomes my problem, then I invest in the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear a lot of that lately, like a lot. Like, you gotta invest. You gotta invest in what's gonna be. Nah, I'm not investing in a problem. Because investment means you have paperwork that a percentage is gonna come back to you. That's what an investment is. You invest on a whim that it might work. You invest on a whim that it might not work. But what you don't do is invest and you're not seeing anything in return. Nah, you don't do that. You don't do that at all. Good morning, good morning. And people will tell you, I have a plan. Okay, your plan is great, but the investment part is what you coming for. Yeah, I need to have an opportunity to recoup in the event that you change your mind or in the event that something don't go right. I need to be able to recoup what I've already invested. So, me personally, I invest in my own stuff. So if I take the loss, I'm taking the loss. And you got to be clear on when you taking the loss that it's going to sometimes be a lot. Sometimes it's going to be a little, but you will recoup that loss if you keep grinding. Now, you have to look at other things too that people don't see all the time. What happens when you make it and everybody else around you is now saying, well, you made it, I should make it too. Like, you should look out for me. I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I pray y'all understand where I'm coming from. I don't have to look out for anybody who wasn't looking out for themselves. That's it. It's not no long, drawn out speech, stuff like that. I'm looking out for those who, as I was going, they were like, hey man, let me help you with this. I don't care if you just fold a shirt and put it in a box. That's what I'm gonna look out for. Because I'm standing on business. Now, what happens when you're standing on business and then you're in a relationship? The relationship gotta understand business is what keeps me afloat. The relationship keeps me happy and in love. But this business keeps me living my best life. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm reading a scripture that comes from the Bible. It comes in every day. So, and then I'll say this to y'all: what happens when this time takes away from that time? So you got to have somebody that's willing to stand on business with you. And if they really, really a rider, they gonna try to help you build an empire. And while you building your empire, give them a little something of their own so you can help them build their own. You know what I'm saying? It's easy when you're capable of multitasking. I've created several businesses for myself that now I know what I'm doing. I know what the next step is, an LLC and all that. I know what I'm doing now. But as I was creating mine, I was creating one on the side. Here you go, that's you. It's because you have to be able to generate what you're doing. I don't want to see other people doing pop-up shops and I'm not doing one. So I have to get my merch up. I don't want to see other people doing something and I'm just helping them and I'm not even bringing my own stuff. No. So now that I'm back doing music, chilling, um, I had a dude hit me up. He's like the most nicest guy. He's like, man, you get on that stage like you do, it's gonna be RIP for that stage. I said, for sure, just give me a minute. Because the music that I have right now is more reality music. Like I went back to the reality, the essence of music. And that's just me. I didn't do a lot of club bangers on my new album. I did more of relate music. Like you can relate to this new album. And a lot of people are just like, oh my God, like I have great reviews on this album. You know what I'm saying? And people are like, man, when they hear this song got me through. That song got me through. You also gotta remember, like a storyteller can tell you some of the great things. Man, it's a lot of mosquitoes out or gnats or whatever. We finna walk to the car. I can't take this no more. Crap. We gonna go to the car. I can't take all these flying problems I got going. Sorry, yo. It's a lot of gnats or something flying around here, and I'm not a gnat person, man. It just becomes annoying. But like I'm saying, it's gonna jump off, and then I'm gonna start like traveling to different cities and stuff. This guy, he does promo for music and all of these other things. He was like, man, I would love to have you on like this little tour we got. He goes, I can't pay you too much, but I think like $300 a night. I'm like, as long as you cover the hotel and my gas, I'm straight. You know, I'm not in this to become famous. I'm in this to have fun. I want to be famous for podcasting. That's it. Yeah, I gotta get in my car, y'all. I'm sorry, but sheesh. Let me open this up in the car. There we go. Yeah, man. Them damn Nets is real out there. All right, I'm finna get off here. I gotta get on the other page. I gotta split time today. All right, peace.